privacy, no right to contraception, no right to marry who you love. They promote authoritarian leaders, and they fan the flames of political violence that are a threat to our personal rights, to the pursuit of justice, to the rule of law, to the very soul of this country. They look at the mob that stormed the United States Capitol on January 6th, brutally attacking law enforcement, not as insurrectionists who placed a dagger at the throat of our democracy, but they look at them as patriots, and they see their MAGA failure to stop a peaceful transfer of power after the 2020 election as preparation for the 2022 and 2024 elections. They tried everything last time to nullify the votes of 81 million people. This time, they're determined to succeed in thwarting the will of the people.
What's up, Rick? Good to see you, bro.
Respected conservatives like Federal Circuit Court Judge Michael Lundy has called Trump and the extreme MAGA Republicans, quote, a clear and present danger to our democracy. But while the threat to American democracy is real, I want to say as clearly as we can, we are not powerless in the face of these threats. We are not bystanders in this ongoing attack on democracy. There are far more Americans from every background and belief who reject the extreme MAGA ideology than those that accept it. And folks, it's within our power, it's in our hands, yours and mine, to stop the assault on American democracy.
What's up, NS?
America's at an inflection point. One of those moments that determine the shape of everything that's to come after. And now, America must choose to move forward or to move backwards. To build a future or obsess about the past. To be a nation of hope and unity and optimism, or a nation of fear.
Catching the president real quick.
And of darkness. MAGA Republicans have made their choice. They embrace anger. They thrive on chaos. They live not in the light of truth, but in the shadow of lies. But together we can choose a different path. We can choose a better path. Forward to the future. A future of possibility, a future to build and dream and hope. And we're on that path moving ahead. I know this nation. I know you, the American people. I know your courage. I know your hearts. And I know our history. This is a nation that honors our Constitution. We do not reject it. This is a nation that believes in the rule of law. We do not repudiate it. This is a nation that respects free and fair elections. We honor the will of the people. We do not deny it. And this is a nation that rejects violence as a political tool. We do not encourage violence. We are still an America that believes in honesty and decency and respect for others. Patriotism, liberty, justice for all, hope, possibilities. We are still, at our core, a democracy. And yet...
He must have took his medication.
History tells us that blind loyalty to a single leader and a willingness to engage in political violence is fatal to democracy. For a long time, we told ourselves that American democracy is guaranteed, but it's not. We have to defend it, protect it, stand up for it, each and every one of us. That's why tonight, I'm asking our nation to come together, unite behind the single purpose of defending our democracy regardless of your ideology.
Why is the background so creepy? Watch this. See if I can clear it up. It's just the layout I got off of it.
Extremists who put their own pursuit of power above above all else, Democrats, independents, mainstream Republicans, we must be stronger, more determined, and more committed to saving American democracy than MAGA Republicans are to destroying American democracy. We, the people, will not let anyone or anything tear us apart. Today, there are dangers around us we cannot allow to prevail. We here, you've heard it, more and more talk about violence as an acceptable political tool.
What's up, Snowman?
In this country. It's not. It can never be an acceptable tool. So I want to say this plain and simple. There is no place for political violence in America. Period. None. Ever. We saw law enforcement brutally attacked on January the 6th. We've seen election officials, poll workers, many of them volunteers of both parties, subject to intimidation and death threats.
Contact, yeah, bro.
FBI agents.
Get you out of
doing
here.
their job as directed, facing threats.
Let me boot
to
your
their own
ass out of
lives
here.
From their own fellow citizens.
Recommended on
Top of that,
Telegram.
There are public figures today,
Give me 1 second.
yesterday, and the day before, predicting and all but calling for mass violence and rioting in the streets. This is inflammatory. It's dangerous. It's against the rule of law. And we, the people, must say, this is not who we are.
No Telegram users in the chat, please. What's up, Travis?
Pro-insurrectionist and pro-American. They're incompatible. We can't allow violence to be normalized in this country. It's wrong. We each have to reject political violence with all the moral clarity and conviction this nation can muster. Now, we can't let the integrity of our elections be undermined, for that is a path to chaos. Look, I know politics can be fierce and mean and nasty in America. I get it. I believe in the give and take of politics, in disagreement and debate and dissent. We're a big, complicated country. But democracy endures only if we, the people, respect the guardrails of the republic. Only if we, the people, accept the results of free and fair elections. Only if we, the people, see politics not as total war, but mediation of our differences. Democracy cannot survive when one side believes they're only...
Yeah, we're not going to keep it up too much longer, Ann.
Either they win or they were cheated. And that's where the MAGA Republicans are today. They don't understand what every patriotic American knows. You can't love your country only when you win. It's fundamental. American democracy only works only if we choose to respect the rule of law and the institutions that were set up in this chamber behind me.
All right, Ann.
Only if
Appreciate you stopping by, bro.
we respect our legitimate political differences. I will not stand by and
You could just put the phone by your head, though. Probably put you to sleep.
People be overturned by wild conspiracy theories and baseless evidence-free claims of fraud. I will not stand by and watch elections in this country stolen by people who simply refuse to accept that they lost.
All right, well, I'm losing viewers, Joe Biden, so you got to go, bro.
Watch the most fun.
That's some bullshit, bro. Just wanted to pop that up. Welcome to Mass Market, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? We're going to get him out of here. Talking some bullshit over here. Alright, let me get the audio straight, guys, and we're going to get kicked into some TA. Back home, man. Feels good to be back home. Let me change this title up real quick, and then we'll get cranked up with some TNA on Bitcoin. Talk about some Luna Classic tonight, man. Is it time to sell? Quite possible. We'll get into that too. All right, so how's everyone doing tonight? Good to see everybody here in the chat. What's up, J Him? Got Mr. Rick. And is already peaced out. We got Travis. All right, guys, so what's going on right now? Bitcoin, what are we doing here? 1 hour chart looking bearish. 4 hour chart looking a little bearish. Let me turn this down just a little bit so I can hear myself think. Music too loud. All right, so ever since 25,000 guys, we've been reporting to you saying that rejection right there could lead to some lower lows. That's exactly what's happening here. You're still setting lower highs and lower lows right now, and I think that trend continues. 30-minute chart, you are trying to consolidate a little bit of a descending wedge right here, and we'll draw this up for you here in a few minutes. Just kind of showing you what we're seeing here off the charts. 30-minute looking pretty bearish. 5-minute pretty sideways. It's nice to see us above 20,000, but we're struggling right here. A little bit of downward action. One would even argue, you know, this could be some type of consolidation. Let's go ahead and you know, pop some lines on this real quick. Man, I'd almost call that flat. I'm gonna have to draw a flat line right there. A little descending wedge right here off of Bitcoin. And if we go from here, trend line, top of that 20,000 here that we saw earlier. See if I can zoom this out. Close enough. A little descending wedge we have going right here off of Bitcoin. So top of it we are testing right now. As you can see, we're setting lower highs right here and a flat line across the bottom. That is a descending wedge here off the short term, off the 30-minute chart. So I'll probably leave that until tomorrow. We'll see if we get a break to the upside or downside and see which way Bitcoin's trying to head here. 30-minute chart, not looking too bad, guys. We might get a break to the upside off this little descending wedge. Look at this 14 moving average, really turned around. Let's check out some volume, see what's happening there. MACD flip green, real nice flip on the MACD. RSI 30-minute, man, really approaching overbought territory. As you Webull doesn't have the volume. What's the VWAP at? Not saying. But yeah, guys, could get a break to the upside out this little descending wedge we just popped here, and that's where all these tops are aligning right now. And it's trying to break to the upside, so we might see a little upswing, maybe a little run to 20,400, and then we'll see what happens after that. So not too much action going on, but 20,000. I'll run to 20,000. Let's put it 20,500. Let's see if we can get to 20,500 if we get a break to the upside here for Bitcoin, guys. Break to the downside, of course, we got 19,000 that we already tested 1, 2, 3 times. Just descending wedge. You know, if we were to fall out here, it looks strong. It looks like we could break out of this little descending wedge here off the 30-minute and make a little move. Let's see how this chart lines up to the 4-hour chart. So let me zoom this in. So if we get rejected here, we could go on a pretty nice little fall, but that's this line doesn't match up right there. So whenever you pop a line off the 30-minute, of course, it's not going to match up with the 4 hours. So just be on the lookout for that. It's even I could watch this. Let me get these. It moved a little bit on me. All right, we'll leave it right there. We'll see what happens with Bitcoin over the next 24 hours. Maybe a little break to the upside, guys. Could see some short-term relief, especially the way Matic was ripping tonight. ADA was doing good with their listing to Robinhood. That was cool to see. I think that's going to be great for the long term, maybe a little bad for the short term. We'll talk about that here in a few. All right, so we got Ethereum charts popped up here. We are looking at the 30-minute chart. It looks a lot better. Ever since 1422, you have been setting, well, you're running into a little bit of stoppage right here where, you know, you could be setting a new trend, maybe a little sideways action. But that 14 is hooking pretty hard off the 30-minute, looking pretty decent. Your next major level of resistance is right at 1600, which, you know, we touched here off of August 31st, so yesterday. So pretty nice little move. We'll see how September treats us. Let me know in the chat, you think September will be one to remember or will be a terrible month for you crypto? Y'all let me know your thoughts. You know, I'm divided. You know, I think it'll be a little bearish once the Fed comes out and talks next week and a half, and you know, they raise interest rates once again, which we'll probably see a pretty enormous, bigger than normal interest rate hike. What I'm expecting. So we'll see what comes out of that. Let me pull up the 4-hour chart. Boom. Take a little peek, a little gander, see what's going on. So we are getting some volume right here. And look, I think Ethereum's going to start creeping up a little bit, especially with Ethereum 2.0 merger coming on the 15th, pretty much 2 weeks away from where we're currently sitting at right now. So I expect volatility to pick up for Ethereum, and volatility can definitely move price. So let's see what happens with it. We could see a little breakout incoming for Ethereum. Maybe even a move here back to 1700 off the merger. That's going to be a real test. I do think you'll get a move back to 1700, but will we break it? It's tough to tell you right now. So that's what I'm predicting for Ethereum right here. I expect this continuation to continue. Look at this 4-hour chart. That's a reversal signal right there to lead you to some tendies. And look, if I pull back up Bitcoin, BTC, you don't quite have that. You don't have that big push. Ethereum's looking a lot stronger. And of course, that's with the upcoming merger. So you don't have that real big 4-hour candle right here that just ripped you right back, and you're starting to gain some momentum. So you're stuck in between 16 and 15 right now, pretty much in a channel trading sideways. I think you're consolidating for a rip to the upside, which could potentially bring Ethereum to 1700 over the next week and a half. You know, I think a lot of volume's going to start stepping in. A lot of buys are going to come in for Ethereum, especially right before the merger. So be prepared for volatility coming to Ethereum, guys. It is definitely heating up. Next, we're going to move on to Shiba Inu. Kind of take a look at the charts. Death cross right here off of Shiba Inu. So I need to tweet that out, put that information out in the Discord, let everybody know we are starting to see a little death cross for Shiba Inu. Not a good sign, guys. Not a good sign. I'll post that after the stream. September will be great. My birthday is in September. Hey, you're gonna have to let me know what day, Rick. We'll do a birthday party celebration for our boy Rick here in the month of September. So right now, guys, Shiba trending downwards off the 4-hour chart. That 50 is hooking underneath that 200, which is you know, giving us a bearish indicator that we could see some more downside. How much downside, you ask? Let's kind of look. So you do have a lot of support right around that 1100 range. So I would be eyeing the 1100 to that 1000 flat range. If this bear, if this golden death cross, sorry, hard to think for a second. If this death cross is actually confirmed, and we really head down here in the next week or two, you could definitely see some pain coming for you for Shiba Inu. So just be aware, it's not looking too good. Past 30-minute chart, you are in the same bit of downtrend, and you are trending downwards right now, guys. So just be prepared. Might be a little bit cheaper Ethereum. I mean, not Ethereum, cheaper Shiba Inu on the horizon for some of you Shiba fanatics. Let's see, Polygon. Polygon's been doing great. Oh my God. Polygon's been ripping. We got another birthday, Benny Boys on the 21st. I might have to write those down. But yeah, Aunt S saying happy early B-Day to our boy Rick, man. So, bro, 90 cents, man. That's the tough point for Matic. Are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see the break? Let's actually pull up the 4-hour chart and kind of see what's going on here. So you're starting to get a lot of volume. Almost getting rejected off that 200, which is right at 87 cents. And currently, let me pull up the price right here. Matic. just gives you a really accurate price. 88 cents right now. So you are currently just over the 200. If you make another move to the upside, a break to 90 cents, you can almost definitely see yourself 95 to $1 pretty quickly off of Matic, guys. So Matic has the stuff right now. Over the past, let's check the 30-minute chart. Yeah, it's broke the trend. All of the crypto is coming down off the 30-minute, and Matic is just starting to rip and do its thing. So that is definitely something to watch coming here over the next day or two. Matic and LUNC could probably outperform the market. But we're gonna touch base on LUNC here shortly, and why I think it's a good time to maybe take some profits off Luna Classic. So hang tight for that, guys. We'll get to it. Bro, I just got home, Rodney Smith. I'm gonna try it out tonight, bro. I promise. I will try it out tonight, bro. I literally just got home. It actually feels good to be streaming back on my setup, man, where I got my screens, got my camera, everything's back to normal. So Rodney Smith, your birthday's on the 17th, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to write all these down, bro. We're gonna have to write all these down. But guys, Matic, man, Matic is crushing the game right now. Looking very, very good. Let me go with the top coins for the day. Let's take a little peeky, take a little look. Okay, so biggest movers today, XRP was up almost 1%, Cardano up 2%. Let's see, Polygon Matic up 5.12%, looking really, really good, guys. Where's our Luna Classic? EOS token was actually up 10%. Not bad. Let me see, where's LUNC? DCR is up 5%. That's a pretty good mover. Terra Classic USD up 21%, up 25% in the past 7 days. So still, man, I feel like you're starting to top out on some Luna, bro. We're gonna pull up the charts here off TradingView, and then we'll start looking at some different altcoins. We'll definitely pull up Luna. I want to take a peek at Jasmine, and then if you got any other cryptos y'all want me to go over, feel free to let me know in the chat. But 1 minute chart, 90 cents is really, really the top right now for. And then I don't even have this line pop perfect at 90. So right there, could be edging up for another leg up. But Matic, man, really, really taking some profits, making some profits for people today. So looking extremely well. Let's go to another one, guys. Litecoin, one of my favorite, and then we're gonna look at Dogecoin. Litecoin's looking pretty well here off the 30-minute chart too as well, really bucking the trend. Let's go over to the 4-hour chart. Yeah, looking the same, man. Looking for a move back to 58.58. Very possible. Definitely starting to get some volume stepping in. That 14 is starting to hook just a little bit over that 50. So Litecoin looking pretty decent, man. A little bit of consolidation right here. A little flat line at the bottom, but a little sideways action. Let's hope we can break to the upside. Here's the worst case scenario that I'm looking for crypto. I hope we don't hit that 200 and we just get rejected across the board. That would be pretty bad for a lot of altcoins right now. So that's really what I'm looking for Litecoin. But do have strong support here at 50 bucks. And then after that 45, of course, you got really strong support, and then 40. So nice even numbers here for Litecoin. So if you're looking to trade some Litecoin, maybe wait a little bit. You might be able to pick up some for 45 to 40. If we get the bad news from the Fed coming in the next couple of weeks. So, all right, let's take a look at ADA real quick, and then I want to pop the Dogecoin. Cardano. So no real big pops off the news, but I got an article pulled up we'll bust into real quick. Had a pretty nice move from 40 to 59, so, and it really fell out. Nice bull flag on ADA right now, so really not looking too strong even with the news of the hood listing. So let me pull this up. So Cardano gets listed on Robinhood, but ADA bulls are running out of steam, risking 40% drop. ADA prints modest upside moves that may run out of steam due to weak technicals and macro factors. The Cardano ADA market has witnessed back-to-back pieces of good news since August 31st from its listing on Robinhood and US-based retail investment platform to the release of its first lending and borrowing protocol, AADA Finance. Additionally, Cardano developer IOHK stated that they are close to clinching 3 critical mass indicators that would lead to a launch of their long-awaited Basel hard fork in September. Basel aims to improve Cardano scalability and transactions through pipelining. The upgrade could also improve the decentralized application, DApp, and smart contract capabilities by changing the script, a programming language used for smart contracts on the Cardano blockchain. So be on the lookout for that, and that is coming, they are saying, in September. So also be on the lookout for that. ADA's modest price rise came after a 28.5% decline, typically due to shorts covering when traders buy back borrowed tokens to close their open bearish position, thus lifting the spot price briefly. As a result, Cardano's rebound may be a bear market rally. This expectation emerges from ADA exposure on the micro economic risk that have kept ADA/USD pair nearly in lockstep for US stocks. So descending triangle ahead. From a technical perspective, ADA has been painting a descending triangle pattern its daily chart since May 7th. Let's see. Yeah, so you flat across the bottom at 38, but you're setting these lower highs. So yes, descending triangle, most definitely. So what I'm gonna do is they're going from the top here. So just for shits and giggles, we're gonna leave ours right there, kind of see what happens. So yeah, off the daily, man, it's not looking too hot for Cardano right now. So a little relief rally due to some bullish sentiment heading into the Robinhood listing, and also the upgrade that could be coming in mid-September. So we'll see what happens. What's up, Turbo Fireman? Good to see you, bro. All right, so that's what we got for ADA, guys. We're gonna leave that there. Let's touch on Dogecoin real quick. Dogecoin not looking too bad, especially off the 30-minute chart. We are testing that 200 MA. Hope we can get over that. But Dogecoin in itself, man, looking still weak on the 4-hour chart. Maybe a retest for 6.064 incoming. We're at 0.62 off the charts right now, so maybe a little relief rally right there. That's the highest I think Doge is going to go for right now. But we are riding a pretty weak trend right here. I think if we break down from this point on, you're probably going to be looking at 5 cents flat to pick you up some more Doge. We're definitely going to hop in this channel. I hope we don't break down too far, because already you had a double bottom at 0.059. A breakdown below that, you'll definitely see 0.058. And then you'll probably be looking at 5 cents flat. So that's kind of what I'm looking for Dogecoin if this trend continues. And remember, the trend is your friend, bro. All right, so that's it for Doge. Let's pull it up over here. We've got Luna Classic right here, guys. Got a big buy signal before you pumped up all this way up here, all the way to 29999. So that's pretty heavy resistance right there. I'm going to go ahead and pop a trend line. Pretty much at 3 flat. Boom. We nailed that one perfect. So this is what you want to look for. And it looks pretty good, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. It could have a little bit more in the tank. You are starting to consolidate. Let me pop some more trend lines right here. Show you what I'm looking at. Always gotta zoom out, man. I forget to do that. All right, we'll leave that right there. And I'm gonna pop another trend line from the top right here. All right, so you got a little area after all you're ripping, after all you've been running up, and you're coming up to a pretty much a level of consolidation, which it does favor the bulls, man. And it's a pretty nice. I wouldn't call it a flag, Rodney Smith. You did have this breakdown right here in this area where it really, you know, your pole would have been waving in the wind right here. Pretty much a breakdown below 50% of your flagpole causes, you know, a break in the bear flag. Let's check the 4-hour chart. I'm pretty sure you'll probably have one on there. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. Really nice, actually. But going back to this, we'll go back to the 15-minute chart. I'm waiting to see if we get a break to the upside or to the downside right here. That's going to really tell us which way to go. So for right here, a break below 2576 or 2575, I would have my stop loss set, because you're probably going to tumble quite a little bit. People are going to start taking some profits. So if you're already in the profits, maybe set your stop losses, take you a couple tendies. You did pretty good so far. Just be prepared for this thing if it does drop to the downside. Now to the upside, I mean, the sky's the limit. If it would break to the upside here and break 29999, watch out, because Luna is going to go on another bit of a rip. Just be careful, guys. And maybe that's why you can, you know, maybe not take 100% out. Maybe just take your original investment, take you a little bit of profit, and then let the rest pretty much ride on house money. Because when this thing starts to rip off, and if it does break that 3-0 flat range, it's going to go on a bit of a run, man. It's going to get volume picking up, and you know, definitely the bulls are going to take advantage of that if they see a technical breakout to the upside. So let's kind of look at it here off the 1-minute chart. Take a look at what's going on. Pretty much some sideways action, and those two little this little consolidation period pretty much respecting that 1 minute here too, off of off the charting. So not too bad, bro. All right, so Luna Classic, guys, I would be prepared to take maybe a few profits. I wouldn't be afraid to right there. Let's go over to Jasminecoin. Jasmine just been getting annihilated. Watch this. Get to the 30-minute chart here off of Jasmine. Give me a second, guys. Let me get this back in action. Might start off with the 4-hour. Had a nice run to 1-2, man. That was that resistance level that we popped, and we fell straight through that 1 cent flat support, and we are in a bit of a downtrend, guys. So we are starting to set lower highs and lower lows. So you're on a bit of a rip here. I hope Jasmine can maintain, because you're pretty much flat across the bottom at 0.82245. You're not too far from that. So I'd be on the lookout for that level right there. That's going to be pretty important to see if you hold. 0.0825. Let me get some bigger perspectives here. Yeah, so I can't even see back there. So you need to watch that level, man. If you drop below that, you could see a pretty nice pullback, man. Off that 0.0825 level. That's what I'd be watching for, a potential another drop there. So Rick, hope you're paying attention to it, man. And you know, I came out and said, you know, I do think Bitcoin's going to drop a lot lower, potentially 16,000. I still think that's definitely in the works. Crypto's about to get crazy in the month of September, man, because you got the Ethereum upgrade. You got Bitcoin having trouble at 20,000, which it is maintaining it, but you're having trouble here, and you're just running out of steam overall. You got, you know, stuff like Luna Classic ripping, Matic doing his thing. So it's really, really confusing time in the markets right now. That's why anytime you get 20, 30, 40% pumps in a day, it's always important to take your profits and secure your profits, because in the bear market, man, you can always buy back in just a little bit cheaper than where you bought it. So just keep that in mind, guys. So yeah, if y'all got any questions, man, let me know. But we went over Bitcoin, Doge, Shiba, Ethereum, Litecoin, ADA, Matic. Really the biggest movers so far. See this real quick. Miller posted on my Twitter, said he's grabbing some engine here at 51. Brace yourself, September 1st is coming. It's here, bro. We're gonna see how good it gets for crypto. So guys, just be on the lookout for everything, man. It's you know, definitely shit is definitely heating up. So we got Bitcoin, a bit of a downtrend. Dogecoin, bit of a downtrend. Not expecting any big moves except for Ethereum. And then we'll kind of watch this descending wedge here off of Bitcoin over the next day or two. We'll see if we actually get a break to the upside. Could run the 20,400 if we do. That's a big if, so we'll just have to see how that works out. So with that being said, guys, look, I'm gonna probably leave it up for a little bit. I might leave the stream up, and I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm gonna come back here in a little bit. So I will post it live in Discord when I do come back. So just give me a few. I'm gonna go grab me some grub, and then we'll be back to check up on some TA guys, and you know, let me know if y'all need something, man. What's up, Doris? Yeah, it looks like Luna Classic just got rejected at 3 flat. So, Bitcoin taking a little bit of a dip too. That might have something to do with it. So, guys, with that being said, that's probably I was gonna hop back on the mic for a little bit, but ain't too much happening tonight. We will have a pretty good show for you lined up tomorrow night, so hopefully y'all tune in. What's up? Give me that coin news. See if you're on Twitter. I'll drop you a follow. All right, guys. So that's what we got for tonight. Bitcoin is in a bit of a downtrend, descending wedge. Maybe we get a break to the upside. We'll know by tomorrow. I think if we get this 14 moving average to cross that 200 here off the 4-hour, we could see a pretty good little explosion. So it's still up in the air, man. Maybe a break to the upside, break to the downside. So we'll see what happens here with it tomorrow. So just be on the lookout, guys. Getting a sell signal right now for Luna Classic. So just be careful. Pretty much right where, you know, that ascending wedge we drew. I mean, it's consolidation phase. It broke to the upside, but you're right back in it. So I'll leave that chart up.